Hello. I'm making this video about how to get through the holidays as a carnivore. Now, this will be my 8th Christmas as a carnivore. I'll tell you a story about that. That's funny. I didn't think of it until just now. I have a lot of good ideas, but so this is my 8th. On the 3rd, let me think. No, on the 4th, Thanksgiving, we buried my husband, who had just died in November. And we buried him on my daughter's land in a big hole in a pine box. And so the whole family was there, and I was a carnivore. I never really cheat except, maybe coffee. Back in the early days of carnivore, I actually ate sugar-free chocolate drops made by Pashka. They would be in my freezer, and every now and then I just really wanted something, so I would eat a few chocolate drops. And they're so bitter that you didn't want to eat a lot of them because they're 100% cacao. But anyway, so that's the only thing I ever cheated on, besides like decaf or tea. So on that Thanksgiving, my daughter-in-law had made this amazing peanut butter fudge. You take, I believe the recipe was like, you take equal amounts of peanut butter and mix it together, and you put that in the bottom of the pan. It's like a whole big fudge pan, right? And then I think she melted Lily's chocolate chips and put them over the top. And that was one of the things that she brought to Thanksgiving. So when we got back into the house, we had already eaten, then we had buried Dennis, and then, the kid's dad and the kid's pawpaw and my husband. We came back in the house, and I tasted I just had to have some of the fudge, the peanut butter fudge. And my daughter, Camille, and I stood there taking little bites of the peanut butter fudge. And she and I believe we ate the entire thing. It's the only big, I didn't feel anything from it. It was my, like I said, it was my 4th year carnivore. It was just like, it was a special day. Anyway, so since then, I've never really cheated. I do make special things for the holidays, but they are all carnivore. So I've got 4 things that I wanted to talk about. Mindset, number 1. 2, come prepared. 3, remember that the holidays are about people you love and time spent together. And 4, beverages. Now they might be out of order, but this is what I'm going to cover. So the mindset of a carnivore. So you decided to be a carnivore to heal your body and to be the healthiest version of yourself, right? So you have to embody that. Like during the holidays, you just remember, hey, I'm a carnivore and I'm serious, and I want to be the healthiest version of myself that I can be, and that's really important to me. And just state that, and that's it. Okay? And that has helped me, because that's what I just feel like. A lot of people don't like to put labels on themselves. That's okay. That's your choice. But this is what I do, and I think I've been really successful as a carnivore because of it. And my health has improved dramatically. So, okay, so number 2 was probably the biggest one of this video is come prepared. So what that means is a lot of people want to eat before they come. I don't do that because I have a limited diet because of type 1 diabetes, and I had to take a shot for everything I eat, and it just complicates things. I am not gonna, because I'm coming to a celebration. If I go, I'm talking about a holiday party or the holiday itself, or like there's Christmas Eve, there's Christmas morning, there's Christmas lunch, there's a lot, and there's holiday parties. So this is what I do, and it works for me. I bring food to share that people will love. Last year I went to a Christmas party and I cooked, I think it was 3 pounds, 3 or 4 or 5, I don't know. It was maybe 4 pounds of bacon, and I cooked it all and put it on a big platter, and that's what I brought to the holiday party, and people loved it. The year before that, I had made a carnivore pizza, and I didn't even like it, so I don't think that was not a success for me. But the bacon was awesome, and it was easy for me. I just cooked, I think it was 4, it might have been 5 pounds. It was a lot, maybe just 3. But anyway, I cooked bacon and I brought that, and people loved it. Today, in the grocery store, I bought some kielbasa. It was on my mind. It's from a really good company, North Country Smokehouse, and it's delicious. So cut it into like 1-inch slices where one of the where it's angled, it makes it look prettier, and fry those up in a frying pan in a cast iron skillet, and then put them on a platter or in a bowl, and with toothpicks on the side. And that's a really fun carnivore hors d'oeuvre, right? What else can you bring? I had all kinds of, I was thinking of angeled eggs. Now, angeled eggs are the same thing as deviled eggs, except I call them angeled eggs because I use butter as what to mix the yolk with. So boil your eggs, and when they're cool, split them in half, take the yolks out, and with the yolks you mix butter and maybe pickle juice if you have it. Lately I have made butter mayo. I have a video about that. I think that would be really good in them. And maybe if you like spicy things, you could put some Louisiana hot sauce or something in it. I don't think I really want them hot. I just want them flavorful with a little bit of zing. So either the vinegar or the butter mayo would be really good with butter, and that's how I like them. And then you could, put them on a plate and bring those. Or you could bring definitely bring a lot of things, if you wanted to, if you needed to, or you don't want to bring the same thing to every party. But, bring one of your favorite carnivore foods. I've also done, I know, one year I did, and I think it was a holiday party, but it was a big party, and it was a potluck. And I made 1 ounce lamb burgers, ground, so it was ground lamb, and I made them into little bitty burgers, and I fried up a whole bunch of them, like 2 pounds. It made a lot, so it would make 32. But anyway, that people loved those, and they were delicious. And I got a lot of lamb tallow out of the deal and used that to cook in for quite some while. It was awesome. Yeah, I made that from one. It was awesome. And you could also bring a charcuterie plate. Those are so fun. So you just get your favorite kinds of cheeses, and then get salami and pepperoni and different prosciutto, different meats, and put it and butter, of course. Put a big block of butter out, and bring that. That's always a winner. That's what I was thinking about. What was I thinking about the butter for earlier today when I was driving to the spring, I was thinking about that you should bring butter to a holiday party. You know what I like butter on? Is bacon. So if you bring a platter of bacon, you could serve butter with it. Butter smeared on already cooked bacon is amazing. It's really good. Okay, number 3. Well, I think I'm going to switch. I'm going to go to beverages because that's something you could bring. So I love Gerolsteiner mineral water, sparkling mineral water. I love it. It feels special. I don't have it very often because I want it to be special. So it is, but my hair is just falling down. Well, that's all right. Yeah. So beverages, right? Gerolsteiner. Some kind of special sparkling water that has no calories. I don't do well with natural flavors. They upset my tummy. So I don't, but I mean, I will drink it if somebody else brought it. I would do that. Sure. And then lastly, remember that the holidays are a time to spend with your family and friends. So, maybe not even eat if you could fast through the holidays. I don't know. Fasting is not my style. I love celebrating the holidays with family and friends, and I don't like sweet things. I've been a type 1 diabetic for 55 years, and when I first got diagnosed, they said, never ever eat anything with sugar in it. It was the old days. It was 1971, and that's what they did. It wasn't like you weren't supposed to eat carbs. They didn't know. They weren't that enlightened, but they did say never eat anything with sugar, so I just quit sugar. So I don't have a pull towards it. But, I did eat that fudge that one time. So, if you eat something you didn't mean to eat, just forgive yourself and get on with being a good carnivore. I'm not going to say a good carnivore. Well, I did say it, didn't I? So, anyway, you guys leave comments for me. I would love to know what you're going to do, what your plan. That's a big important thing. Have a plan. Make a plan. Close your eyes and imagine you being successful at the party. You look at yourself with a plate of carnivore food in your hand and know that it's going to be that way. And you have a smile on your face and you're really happy. And I'll tell a story, another story. So, several years ago, I don't know how many years ago, a lot. I wish I knew what year it was. I think it was about 12 years ago. I don't know. We had a family reunion at our house in York, at our wonderful, amazing house. We had a family reunion, and it had been planned for a while, and we were really excited about it. But I was super nervous about how it was going to turn out. And I was really afraid that I would not be able to make it a way that everybody could enjoy themselves. I was really nervous about it because it was at my house. And I was so nervous that I wasn't sleeping. And I didn't know what to do. I wasn't sleeping for 2 weeks because I was just worried about every little detail of it. And so my husband, he said something to me about just imagine everybody having a good time. I'm like, yeah, right. Well, so I did. I closed my eyes and I thought of my sister, Susan. And I had a picture of her in my mind. And she had a plate of food in her hand. And she had a big smile on her face. And I just sat with that image and relaxed And it was comforting. She was happy and everything had been wonderful. And so every night I would just think about that. And I slept so good after that. And we did have the reunion, and it was a great success. And it was so much love, and everybody had such a wonderful time. And we have beautiful pictures, and everything was wonderful. Everybody got along. It was so amazing. So I'm just saying, mindset is really powerful. It's very powerful. And I just think, imagine your success at all the holiday parties and just sit with it quietly. And you can do it. I know you can. And I'm excited about the holidays. So you guys, happy holidays. I went to see my grandsons, Wilder and Sonny, in the Nutcracker. And when I hear that music, it was such a beautiful performance with the Camden Ballet Theater. Such a beautiful performance. When I hear that music, that's like the beginning of the Christmas holidays to me. So it is the holidays. So you guys have a great, wonderful holiday. Let me know how you did, and let me know if this helped you. I would love to know. Okay, now I gotta go walk. Bye-bye. Be good, eat meat, and love everybody.